regular old landing. Just a normal landing.
Army 4 Kilo Juliet, if able, keep your speed up.
4 Kilo Juliet, speed up.
Okay, we're gonna slow it down now.
Go 90.
Slow it down.
Okay, yep.
4 Kilo Juliet, number 1, runway 31 right, clear land.
Juliet, number 1, clear land, to the right.
West under direct on number 2, follow the RV.
Bring them first.
Right, clear land.
And we're gonna make the left turn.
Land, we're following the RV, 90.
Cessna 2 on Mike, number 2, follow the Cessna approaching left base, runway 31 left, clear for the option.
7.
Number 2, clear on 3 on Dave, 2 on Mike.
And straighten it out a little bit.
RV 4 Kilo Juliet, traffic Cessna, climbing through 1,500 feet.
And
Your
we're
right half
gonna
left.
put the next flap there.
Juliet, we're looking. We got the traffic inside, 4 Kilo Juliet.
And we're a little bit high.
Traffic ahead, correction traffic to your left, slightly behind RV, climbing through descending through 1,000.
We'll use the whole runway if we have to, so you're not gonna, no touch and go here.
Glass Air 6 Delta Romeo, contact ground.
Contact ground, Glass Air 216 Delta Romeo.
Skid them, but you want to be aggressive with them, right? I will take it off the end. That was a little tricky, wasn't it?
It was. Was it at the wind?
Did we have all the flaps down, by the way?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, let me see.
55 Mike Tango, cross runway 301 right,
Easy.
contact ground, 0.65.
Ground point 65. 5 Mike Tango. I'm sorry, we're clear to cross through. Are we clear to cross through on the right? Sorry.
55 Mike Tango, no delay, cross runway 31 right, contact ground, 0.65.
Okay, cross through 1 right, ground point 65, 365. Main. 5 Mike Tango.
Okay.
I can't remember my hotel number. Get across this line here, completely cross, and then we stop right here. Right here. All right, good.
So tower is 190.
So he said ground 0.65, so that means 121.65. That's their shorthand.
I see.
Whenever they say ground, that means 121. I can't believe we had all the flaps down that one.
Well, maybe we did.
I don't know.
121 point, what we get? 6?
Yeah, I think that was it, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. 121.65.
65, okay. Flip that guy over, 121.65.
And, and do that.
Okay. And we are on...
we're off of we're clear of 31 right, and we'd like to taxi for 31 right straight out departure.
Green Hill B ground, Skyhawk 715 Mike Tango. We're up 31 right, and we'd like to taxi back to runway 31 left.
31 right.
Skyhawk 715 Mike Tango, Reed Hill View ground, runway 31 right, taxi via Zulu. State your departure request.
Where are we going?
5 Mike Tango, I'd like to do a straight out departure for Livermore.
That's 5 Mike Tango, Roger, runway 31 right, taxi via Zulu.
Taxi via Zulu, runway 31 right, 715 Mike Tango.
Alright, so Zulu is the next
one.
4 Kilo Juliet, stop the active.
Yes.
KRVH 4 Kilo Juliet, Reed Hill View ground, taxi.
He may have done that because that guy is sitting right down there.
5 Mike Tango, do you want to flight follow into Livermore?
Negative.
Oh, what did you say?
Do on flight following to Livermore.
Okay.
Yeah, I think what happened, I think we were landing with 20 degrees of flaps, which, you know, you'd float a little bit more, but still, we were still floating quite a bit. And your airspeed was about right. But one thing you do get is you come across this shopping mall, Eastridge, you get a tremendous updraft. That's because of the parking lot in it. So that's part of it. So as you're coming in, coming in down that, it's like the opposite of landing in Palo Alto where we have that pond, which is cool air, and that's where we get that sink right before the runway. But here it's the opposite. You get that rise that pushes you up.
Got a long ways to go on the landing, for sure. It's always exciting.
Always, never a dull moment. Now, if you were soloing and that were to happen,
go around.
well, of course, yeah. If you don't have to figure out why things happen right then and there. You just have to fly the plane. Worry about the why later. Why did this happen? But fly the plane, just climb, go full power, climb back out. Try again. Could have been a wind, some weird wind thing down near the runway.
Wow, that transition right there was so hectic.
Well, now
I was completely taxed on that one.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I know why too, because if you time it right, this is where time management is of the essence. Okay, as soon as we checked in with, well, let me put it this way.
5290 Echo, taxi to trade left.
As soon as we checked in with San Jose Tower,
Taxi to trade left,
it was a pretty good bet that they weren't going to be saying anything to us again until we were overhead the runway.
Reed View ground, Cyber 909.
So we have all that time to listen to for Reed Hill View 8 if we wanted to use it.
Right.
But we didn't use it. Alright, so yeah, just pull up the whole shoreline. So that's what kind of stacked up on was the need to get the weather, the ATIS, in other words. I think you were looking at something there that said weather. I think you were getting confused on something. Not sure what. Okay, so let's set up for Livermore here. Stop, hold short.
Okay, so we're now going to...
Alright, let's go back to tower.
Okay, tower is 1119.8, so we're going to go switch to that guy and activate that guy.
Alright.
And so before we do that, I want to go
26 Tango Bravo, contact North California.
Livermore Tower and put that frequency in, so
Okay.
I'm completely so taxed on these things.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Livermore is...
The next time you won't be as taxed.
Hopefully it's going to much...
That's right, it's part of the learning process.
Okay, Livermore. So Livermore would be... Okay. What are the tower is 118.1. This tower in ground would be 121.6. Ground, and this is tower. And then we need ATIS 1119.65. So we should probably put that in here. 119.65.
Reed Hill View Tower, Cessna 828 Lima Papa, over UTC at 3,500 inbound for landing.
We'll put 118.
Cessna 828 Lima Papa, Reed Hill View Tower, make it straight in, runway 31 right.
Straight in, 31 right, 828 Lima Papa.
Okay, so we're good to go. So we're gonna go ready on.
I'd go one step further.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd say, why do we need ground in active on Comp 2?
Oh, okay.
All right. So
good point.
all right. So flip that, and I can't think of anything else you might want to put other than maybe ground at Livermore.
Okay, we can put the ATIS is there, and 119. That's ground right there.
This is ATIS. Ground we need to put in.